both teams to earn that first win. Kate Scott and Brock Huard on the call with you today. Ball teed up and ready. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Dylan Laube on the return. He stopped on the run back of the 27. So they'll have the Raiders for their first possession. And they're brought out by the rookie who was the talk of the NFL draft, Brock. First round hype, but didn't go until the 5th round. It's Shedeur Sanders.
You know, Kate, his NFL career didn't get off to the ideal start through the draft process and obviously falling to the 5th round. But seeing him in person a couple times in Colorado, I'll tell you this, he is tough and he is accurate. And those are two attributes that every NFL team wants in their quarterback.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Check, no, 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
I know we talk all the time about special teams flipping the field, and undoubtedly they will at some point today. But on the opening drive, to flip the field to get in the other team's field position, that's a great sign of that run.
We've set it down from the 37. Now first run of the game, Zamir White. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Working out of the gun, Sanders. Pass caught by Jack Bech. And he stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
They
give up the guts. It's Jeanty. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he is brought down just 5 yards from the end zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here's Jeanty. So much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Pretty easy for me to play armchair quarterback up here and say I just don't like that call on 1st and 5, especially when you get nothing from it. Man, that one stinks.
Buffalo 18. 7 Pirates.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series.
Pretty cool moment. That is the first rushing score of his young career. Look, I'm not going to say it's the first of many. We just don't know in this league. But I do know that's a confidence builder for this entire offense when your quarterback can score using his legs as well.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the upright. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Here's Parker Washington with the return. Oh, put him in the spin cycle. They'll have decent field position to begin with. Here, Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm, Brock. What a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jayden Daniels.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense is set. First and 10.
Washington. First and 10 at the 19.
In the red zone on first. The pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. It's inside the 10. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
On the jump.
That's another Washington Commanders first down. First
Come on,
and
come
goal
on.
at the 5-yard line.
Putting a receiver in motion. First carry of the game now for the rookie out of Arizona. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up their opening drive. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. All right, partner, one drive in, and we can say this guy's been perfect. 4 passes, no incompletions, and that touchdown to end it.
And you and I both know that incompletion will come eventually. Might not arrive for a while, man. That offense was humming on that opening drive, and they can't wait for their second bite.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. Now for the second time this game, we're going to look at the Raiders' offense. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again.
19 Chargers, go!
Counter give to Jensen. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
First play of the drive lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down.
60 by 6.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. Couldn't bring it in over the middle. Incomplete.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Sanders now on third down. Oh, it's an interception. Picked off. That's Robbie Wagner. And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Hey, that was his quarterback's first interception, and you know what? I don't remember my first. Maybe I do. Every last detail of Chad Cody picking off the corner route as I was trying to sprint out. It's
It was him. He lost the football. And the Raiders get to it. The 40. Hits the 20. And Vegas takes it back for a touchdown. The Raiders parlay the turnover into a lead. A great return out of him. Makes a great play into one of our game's biggest highlights with that touchdown.
yeah, some serious running back skills right there for a linebacker who doesn't get too many chances to show out like that. The only time we normally see him at top speed, Kate, is when he's running down a ball carrier. To put that ball in his hands wasn't going to be denied.
Carlson now to add one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Raiders take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Nice little energy on their sideline after outscored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Washington now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Got it. Ready?
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Ready?
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. The Commanders ready for the punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Vegas offense getting set for another drive now. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. All down by Dorrance Armstrong.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions. Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Sanders. Into the hands of Tyler Lockett. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
On the go.
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 19-18.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. It's a 14-7 game. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this.
Ready.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2.
7 Pirates. Ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Skips it short of his man, and that brings up 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Check flag. 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Ready.
Sanders going to throw on 4th. Finds Bash complete. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
60 Bison.
Genty from the gun. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on 1st down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Pass the 60.
Another give here to Genty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They've invested some early touches in him, Brock, and the returns so far, I'd say very promising.
Kate, I told you the story before, but it was the same play 18 plays in a row. You know, I was really good with that clipboard on the sidelines. 18 plays in a row. Peyton ran the same play. If you can't stop it, keep calling it.
Ready? Cowboy 80, Cougar 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. Second down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down.
60. Here we go. Set. 60 Eagles. 6.
Sanders going to look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Shotgun give here to Genty. He's got it in the red zone. And they finally stopped him, but not before he picked up 7 on that first down run.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, really break the backs of a defense.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2.
Viking 18. Tiger.
From the gun, Laube. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First down, Las Vegas.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Get it. Bronco 80.
Laube. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Let's go now. Ready.
Sneak here, Sanders. Watching the goal line, but he won't reach it. So the defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
So 3rd down and about a yard ahead as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Northwest Stadium. Stick around.
Hold it ready.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Come on. Set. 19.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Raiders grow their lead just before halftime. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed you they were not thinking about anything else but pushing it across the line.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Raiders double their lead to 14.
Commander is 7.
The Raiders Packers kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
1-yard gain.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's going to tuck it and run. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Commanders.
Daniels now. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Eichenberg on the coverage.
Daniels. Caught by Washington, left side. And he's not far from that first down marker, is he, partner? Up to the 47. 3rd down coming up. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. 3rd and short, Daniels. That's caught. He's got Washington. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Come on.
First and 10.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's looked his best way this game, but no results yet. No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now.
Daniels is going to throw again. We've got a screen to the running back. And a nice gain here, but it's stopped short of the first. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
It's 3rd and 2. Now Daniels. Complete out to the right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Washington, first down.
To throw again, it's Daniels. It's inside the 10. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders, first down. 1st and goal at the 8.
To the air again, Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that makes it 2nd and goal. Daniels back to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And he gives himself up after a short gain. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Daniels, 3rd and goal. Down he goes. Raiders got him. And the defensive down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. From the same spot as an extra point here, 32 yards. The kick by Ryland is good. And that'll get him back to 11.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
From his own end zone, here we go. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Go! Cowboys!
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Let's go! 19!
He's back to throw. Finds his running back, Dylan Laube. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Here's the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. A sad day for some, the official final day of summer. Fall begins in the USA tomorrow, so time for one more summer fling, if you will. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Detroit Lions. And it's the 1,000-yard receiver from a year ago, Zay Flowers. He's going to stretch the field here, and this one is on target. It winds up as a 50-yard touchdown. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants as they host the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the rookie out of Ole Miss, Jackson Dart. It's a touchdown pass from 3 yards out. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Alvin Kamara. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Saints are off to a 3-0 start as they get the victory. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Washington now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he was pushing for midfield there before they finally dragged him down at the 45. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Daniels on first down. Complete out to the right. He gets it up a little shy midfield. Eric Stokes getting there for the stop. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. From the gun, it's Daniels. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And it'll be third down coming up after this defense's third sack of the game.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, you got to play with a sense of urgency. You got to protect your quarterback, and they didn't either.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Hey!
Third and long for him here. Daniels hit. He lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Punting unit out now. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. He has it at the 13. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, 19 tight. Let's go.
Sanders back to throw. Throw wheeled in by Mayer. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go now. Bronco 80.
And off to Jeanty. We'll cobble together a yard there. Play made by Zeron Payne.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 by 60.
Operating from the gun. Here's Sanders. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let go.
Giving this to Jeanty. That's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. And this is now a 100-yard gain for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running after this offense. After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Down. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Sanders will keep it. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Hey, here we go. No ball, no ball.
Smith in the pistol. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the gun, White. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They gain 11 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down.
Las Vegas, first
What a
down.
great sign to start the second half for this offense. Because with the lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend. The centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
Ready. 390%.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
The one thing I can say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
There we go, to no one. Ready, set.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
quarters in the books from this one. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, a run for White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
First down run, now gives him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's White again. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Johnny Newton on the tackle. A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd
From the gun, Smith. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Carlson's kick is good, and that extends their lead to 14.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Has this at the 6. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. Caught by Deebo Samuel. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's running with it. Continuing to move past the 45. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
46-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Press on.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's caught as McLaurin downfield. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 17.
In the red zone now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Cougar 19.
2nd down, give to Krosky-Merritt. Well, that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Back at the 11-yard line.
Hey.
Throwing from the gun here. And this is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now within 1 score of the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. Oh no, lost control of another one. And this is going to be Raiders football. All right, So for the time being, we stay in a one-possession game, Brock, but they were trying to make it a two-score game with that two-point conversion.
Could feel it. A killer mentality on that sideline. They wanted to put this game away. And if they're getting that aggressive right there, no doubt, this defense wants to play with the same aggression. Buckle up, offense. Pressure's coming. They're going to want to force this one and this offense into a mistake and seal this game now.
The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And his production is carried over into this second half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they placed upon him. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go, here we go. Reloading your shot.
Drive start to the carry by White. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. Gonna need more of those as they trail by a score. And with 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13.
60 Eagles, 60, 79 Broncos.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Ready. Viking ain't ready.
He'll throw it. Going left side, Bowers has it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
A gain of 36 yards. First down, Raiders.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead with Jeanty. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game.
A gain of 15. First down, Raiders.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 70 Lions. Let go.
Back to Jeanty. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cougar 19.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming. Still managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and AT for attack, exactly what he just did.
Ready. Cowboy 80.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Raiders leading by 8.
On the set.
They're down at 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. 19 Charger.
Another give here to Jeanty. And that's a Raiders first down. And more than that, Brock, it should seal away the win for them.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
defense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And he drives that foot backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd.
Come on, come on. Set! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
They give left side to Jeanty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
7-yard gain. And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
Let's go!
Jeanty will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game.
The 9-yard line.
Got it, ready?
Law sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
Get it! 60, Buffalo 18. Ready?
They're going to pass it here. Drop the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout.
A loss of 7 yards. It's 3rd down and goal.
On comes Daniel Carlson for a pretty important kick. This will be around a 33-yarder for him. Carlson's kick is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
That kick right there, Kate, it was a crucial one that really just caused their odds of winning this game to jump substantially. Now we've got a 2-score game. It really leaves no room for error for this opposing offense as they prepare to take the field.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Power squib kick is taken in. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10 a.m. kickoffs on their body clock. You know who changed it? Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll and the Legion of Boom said enough's enough. If you're good enough and we build up enough talent, we can also end this mystique or this problem of that early kick.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. The Raiders winners. As with that, we sign off from D.C.